The Young and the Restless spoilers. Nate and Victoria quit to build new empire, become Newman competition. And next 2 weeks, jealousy strikes, serious threats, vengeful Newmans, and major showdowns. Hi everyone, I'm Jody. Welcome to our channel. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news from Young and the Restless. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Nate Hastings may have to decide what he wants most out of life. Y&R fans know Nate has managed to impress Victor Newman, so he's become a bit of a mentor's pet and is really loving that. However, Nate has also been trying to climb his way out of the doghouse for deceiving Victoria Newman and being manipulative about Audra Charles' blackmail situation. Although Victoria seems to have forgiven Nate for the most part, their relationship's about to get tested once again. That's because Victor Newman will take charge at Newman Enterprises and rip away the autonomy Victoria wants. Once Victor's back on the throne, Victoria will pursue vengeance and will try to make Victor wish he'd left things alone. As part of Victoria's plan, she'll expect Nate to go rogue and join her mission. Of course, if Nate were to turn Victoria down and stay loyal to Victor, he'd certainly lose his romance with Victoria. It looks like Nate will stay loyal to Victoria instead and keep their relationship intact. This could give Victoria an opportunity to revisit a plan with a twist. Back when Victoria was married to Ashlyn Locke, she duped him into thinking they were going to start a new company together. Victoria made a big show about leaving her job at Newman Enterprises and building an us-against-the-world empire with Ashlyn. But it turned out to be her long con and a way to trick Ashlyn into giving up $250 million. Now that Victoria could be genuinely ready to quit soon, perhaps she'll plan a similar path with Nate, only it could be real this time around. Victoria may urge Nate to quit with her and help her build a new empire that can go up against the one Victor's running. Perhaps Victoria will be willing to serve as competition for her own family's business since Victor's about to push her over the edge. Whatever the case, Nate and Victoria will definitely end up joining forces on some sort of retaliation plot, so stick with us for updates on their reaction to Victor's CEO news. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victoria and Nate's romance could deepen as they do their best to make Victor suffer. CDL's where you want to be for exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, news and updates, so make us your top Y&R source. The Young and the Restless spoilers next 2 weeks. Jealousy strikes, serious threats, vengeful Newmans, and major showdowns. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 2 weeks, September 4 to September 15, reveal that fans will see some heated arguments and risky decisions. The week of September 4 to 8 will begin with an encore on Monday, September 4, but the action will pick right back up with all new episodes once the Labor Day repeats out of the way. When Phyllis Summers tries to reconnect with Daniel Romalotti Jr. at the Jazz Lounge, she'll seek updates on his love life and run into some trouble. Heather Stevens will overhear Daniel talking about familiar feelings bubbling up, so Phyllis will play Cupid and upset Daniel in the process. Billy Abbott will also spend some time catching up with Lily Winters, so that could lead to some venting about Jack Abbott and how he never has any faith in his brother. Later, Billy will lose his temper, so that could bring another outburst directed toward Jack. However, we also know Billy will end up blasting Deanne Jenkins Abbott and vowing to protect Jeb Ott. What's on Y&R for the next 2 weeks? Now that Nikki Newman has ordered Audra Charles to stay away from Kyle Abbott or lose her position at Newman Media, she'll want to put some fear in Kyle too. Kyle will assure Nikki that his intimate relationship with Audra is already a thing of the past, but that won't actually be true. It turns out Kyle will simply tell Nikki what she wants to hear so he can keep his job. Although Nate Hastings will warn Audra not to make a mess for herself, she'll continue hitting the sheets with Kyle. Audra and Kyle will plan to hide in their little bedroom oasis from now on, but they'll be taking a huge gamble. At Society, there'll be plenty of tension as Sharon Roselles and Nick Newman cross paths with Adam Newman, who blew up their partnership by greedily pushing to be in charge. Although there's tension between Sharon and Victor right now as well, he'll actually end up rescuing her somehow in the coming episodes. That could involve defending Sharon against Adam since he's the one who messed things up for everyone. Of course, that doesn't mean that Victor and Sharon will be willing to back down when it comes to control of Kirsten Incorporated, so we'll see if they can ever resolve the conflict, or if they'll really have to take this to court. Regardless, Nick will get an interesting new offer at some point, so there'll be a lot of changes brewing when it comes to career paths and goals. The biggest change of all will come when Victor schools Victoria Newman in Who's Boss. Victoria will face a difficult lesson when Victor reclaims the Newman throne and leaves his daughter reeling. During the week of September 11 to 15, Victoria will likely put her revenge plot in motion with Nate's help. Y&R spoilers say Victoria will indeed hope to make Victor pay for the power shakeup at Newman Enterprises, so she'll recruit Nate to help with her plan. Next, Adam will get a reality check and realize he needs to make some changes. That could involve a revenge plot of his own or his fight to win Sally Spectra back, since he'll indeed focus on growing closer to her soon. In the meantime, Sally will make an admission to someone, so that could relate to her concerns about Nick's investment in her business and whether this will really work out. Sally might confide in Chloe Mitchell and fear that Adam's right about this being a mistake. It looks like Sally will also become somewhat jealous of Nick and Sharon's bond in the coming episodes, so that'll be another angle Adam can work when it comes to his Sally reunion mission. Back with Victor, he'll wrestle with a hard choice, so that could involve whether he'll continue to fight Sharon for Kirsten Incorporated or relent and let her out of the contract. Then again, Victor's choice could be a different one, since Newman Enterprises CEO will no doubt have to make some tough calls once he's back in the driver's seat. After Ashley Abbott and Tucker McCall have their honeymoon in Paris, they'll head back to Genoa City. Ashley will open up to Jack once they return, so we'll see if they can keep the truce that they've established intact. The Young and the Restless spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring some surprising news and fierce face-offs, so don't miss what's in store. CTL will have all the hottest Young and the Restless spoilers, news and updates you need, so Y&R fans will want to check back often. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.